Hey everybody, it's your old pal Eddie Stevens here, and those who know a little bit about me know that I'm from Paramount, California. At least that's where I grew up, and went to Paramount High School. Once a pirate, always a pirate. Class of 2001. Yes, I am old. And today, I'm in what was known as, or still is known as, the Little Theater at the high school, Paramount High School in Paramount, California, and inside what was known as the new building when me and my friends were here. It's probably one of the older buildings now here on campus. They've done a lot. And I've been lucky enough to be able to be asked to be the preferred vendor for the district now for all AV stuff that they need subcontracted. That means audio visual. And in this theater, a lot of the equipment was literally, and I am not exaggerating, from the 60s. When we did the lights in here, which I'll show you here in a second, about a year ago, we pulled out a lot of the old fixtures and found that they were literally from the 60s. So it's an honor and a privilege to be asked to be the one to bring up this little theater up to the current, a theater that I personally acted in when I was here at the high school. So this has a lot of sentimental value for me. I'm gonna flip around the camera here, if it allows me to do it. It's not letting me do it. Anyways, you can see the lighting fixtures there on the trusses. There was one, two, that's the third fixture. Some Lecos and some washes. We put those in about a year ago. And it's made, from what I understand from the drama teacher, quite the difference. And if you look up above my head, sorry about that light there. Try to get a good one here. Anyways, you can kind of see right there. There's a light there. There's 10 of those up here now. So now they can do a lot of washes and spots and specials here on stage. So that's a lot of great lighting stuff. Well, we'd been waiting for them to be able to come with the budget to finish off the little theater and do the audio. And that's what we're here starting off today to do. I'm here before my partner in this, Dan Burdett of DB Media Group. He'll be here later on. And we are in the process of getting this done. And I'm so thrilled. And I just want to kind of show you like a before and after. So currently in here, they were using 70-volt ceiling speakers, which from what I understand, a lot of them don't even work. Now, a lot of you might not know what that is. Those are those little speakers that you don't notice that are flush with the ceiling. I'll see if I can find an example of one in here. Yeah, these are so old, they're squares, they're not even circles. That's how old the stuff is in here. And so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna turn this around here. You see that ladder there? That's around the center of the stage. There's gonna be a speaker there in the center. One right about there on that side. And again on that side. And they're gonna be flown. And then over here, you kind of see my little fun setup. We're gonna have small subwoofers in here. These are the QSC KS112s, brand new, excuse me. These are sick. Anybody looking for a cool small miniature sub? They're only about 2.5 feet tall and they're 2,000 watts a piece. They are sick. We used them on an outdoor event the last couple Tuesdays. I've used them in outdoor events, indoor events, and they rumble, y'all. So we're doing that. We're doing KW122s for left, center, right from QSC. And in the side wings, we're gonna put K10.2s mounted up as side fill monitors for the actors to hear. So we're bringing this theater totally up to the current, about 50, 60 years ahead of where it's currently at now. Shout out to the drama teacher here, Liz Aldave, the choir teacher, Lynn Cuneo, and the band teacher, Angel Carmona. Those are the three that would use this the most, and they're gonna be thrilled with this. So I wanna do a before and after. This is obviously the before. I'm gonna walk you into the booth real quick, and you're gonna see kind of what's going on here. You'll get to see an example of what I'm talking about when I say a lot of this equipment here was from the 60s. The school was built and opened in the mid-late 50s, so that's not surprising. School bell, summer school's in session. So I'm gonna walk up in here. That was the board they had in here. That's a Yamaha MG24. It was a good board in its day, but I stress the word in its day. Down here, I don't even know what this was. Can't really see it, but that was the original board in here from the 60s. This is the media rack. There's some really ancient stuff. There's a patch bay. I don't think people have used patch bays in about 25 years. Somewhat of a volume mixer for the different zones. A couple of different CD players. and some really old power amps from Altec Lansing. I don't even know if they're still in business anymore. I don't think they are. Model 1593C, 1594C, if you want to Google that stuff, from Altec Lansing, A-L-T-E-C, Lansing, like Lansing, Michigan. And I wonder if that's where they're from. So anywho, and then over here, this was the original light board in here. This is a Producer 2 Plus from T-Tronics Incorporated. Again, I don't think they're in business anymore. So when we did the lighting, we put in a real user-friendly Elation Professional Show Designer 2, which has been working out really well. And take this cover off in here. We're gonna make this really user-friendly for them. We're putting in the Behringer X32. Best bang for the buck. Complete, and the only reason we go with Behringer above most of the other competing boards out there, specifically versus QSC, is because the QSC Touch Mix has analog head amps still, not digital, and in turn savable head amps. So we want everything to be savable, backed up on a thumb drive, etc., etc. That's the only reason why we go with that board over a QSC product, because we love QSC. So it's going to be a KS112. This is the other one. KS112 on this side, other side. We showed you that stuff. That's the box. Yay. So this is going to be a really cool project. We've got a big, huge media rack over here that we're putting in. You're not going to see much of it until the after. It's under the tarp there. That's going to have all the receivers, the digital boxes, the S16s, I believe, for the X32, so we can get some IOs here on the stage through Cat 5 cable. It's the easiest thing to do, believe me. I don't know why a lot more people don't do that. But that's cool. We're also going to be putting two 70-volt speakers in the classroom, which is directly behind this wall with a volume control. So that way they can hear when they're doing quick changes or they're waiting for their turn to come on stage, they can hear exactly what's going on here on stage and in this room. And the beauty of using the X32, along with any other digital board, but specifically in this case we're doing X32, is they can mix with an iPad, because the way that booth is set up, they've only got the center window that can open, not all of them, so they don't truly hear what's really going on in here. So they're excited now because with the new board, they can do router and iPad and be able to mix from one seat here in the house, which is really cool. And the iPad interfaces are very user-friendly, easy to use. So I invite you to look that up if you haven't looked into that. We're also doing, from a company called Listen, we're gonna be doing the headset comms, wireless headset comms for like director, stage manager, lighting director, etc., so that way they can cue each other and not have to run out and say, hey, what's going on? It's all right here on their wireless headset. Lots of great stuff happening here. Paramount High School, Paramount, California, class of 2001. Once a pirate, always a pirate. This is the before video. This is Wednesday, June 19th of 2019. And hopefully, I know we're gonna have this done by sometime next week. Sooner the better. I'll do an after vid, and then you guys can see what's going on, okay? So this is Eddie Stevens, EddieStevensMusic.com. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, blah, 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 all that fun stuff. I'm just doing this because it's really cool, and I'm glad I'm here to do it. All right, guys, see you soon.